Okay. So now we're gonna do mincing of herbs. So almost the same way. I'll start with the parsley. I'll start with the spinach, sorry. Roll it up, and I'll show you first on the spinach, and then I'll go to parsley. So I'm doing the chiffonade. Look at the finger. The only finger that should be touching the knife is this one. The only way I can cut is going like this, all right? So I have to really do a good job of keeping the knife near my middle finger. That's part of my guide hand. All right, so I'm doing the chiffonade. What else did I make? I made sticks, didn't I?
Yes.
Remember? And then we take our sticks and twist them to the best of my ability. And now I'm going to make nice little squares, but they're not really, but you know what I'm getting at, right? So the leaf was a slab, the chiffonade is the sticks, and now I'm mincing it. Look how much further ahead I am. Look at my fingers on the other side too. How I'm trying really hard, keep my thumb behind my guide finger. Back up a little bit. And then now I have it started, right? Look how far I am already with minced parsley. And then I'm just gonna walk it back. I've got my hand, look where my hand is. It's about an inch from the end of the blade. I'm holding this nicely, and I'm pushing just ever so lightly away from me. And then now I'm gonna bring it back towards me. I'm starting to see green on the cutting board. That tells me I'm getting close to being minced. All right, so that I minced the spinach. So now I'm gonna do parsley. So I'm gonna take some parsley leaves. All right, I have a little bit of stalk. I'm okay with that. Depending on what I'm doing, sometimes I take all the stalk off. So now I ball it up. I'm not gonna lay each leaf out. I'm gonna ball it up. I'm gonna chiffonade it to the best of my ability. All right, I'm trying to use more of the knife blade. Look how much more efficient it is. I'm trying to go as fine with that chiffonade as I can. And here I'm just kind of rolling back. I'm gonna twist it, do the same thing, put a little pressure with this hand down to keep it from moving. I'm just kind of lifting and moving back a little bit. Look how minced I already am that quickly. Again, I'm gonna bring it in, and I'm gonna walk it forward a little bit. I'm gonna walk it backwards, so I'm pulling with both hands just a little bit back. Walk it forward, back, get away from me, come back to me. There we go, minced parsley. Depending on what I want to do, I can make it even finer. Okay, let's just keep going with the chives. Basically, when we do chives and we call them minced, we're actually doing like chiffonade. Same motion that we would do with the chiffonade. If it's yucky, you take it out, right? I see a yucky one in there. All right. And usually I start on the lighter green end. Again, if it looks a little tough, you're not going to want to eat it, just like on the onions. All right, often the tops are tough, but for some reason the bottom looks dry on this one. There we go. So I'm going to cut it kind of in half, give myself a little more bundle. I'm going to chiffonade it, but this is what we do to get minced chives. So I've got them bundled. Look at my fingers. And then I use my middle finger as my guide. And I'm just slowly walking my finger back a little bit. I'm just walking my fingers back a little bit. This is what we call minced chives, but it's like doing chiffonade of the spinach. So we're not introducing anything new as far as moving the knife today, just how to apply what you've been learning the last 5 weeks. All right, so that's minced chive. All right, I'm gonna go right into the garlic since I got the video going. So take a clove of garlic. I'll take a big one to show the demo. Give it a smack. Maybe a little harder smack. Look where my hand is. It's over here, not here. If you're not, don't believe me, put your hand on the cutting board and then smack the knife and tell me how it feels. All right, so I kind of loosen up the skin, right? I'll take that hard piece out. Now I've got just, get the skin off. All right, so now I've got a clean piece of garlic. I can do this two ways. I can do it like I do the onion, right? So let's do it like the onion first. This is a big one. So I could do it like the onion if you wanted to. Bring it to the edge of the cutting board. Go as thin as you can. Right? Like that. And then I finish with my chef's knife and I go like this. As fine as I can go. That's one way to do it. So like the onion. Get as fine as I can. I'm just barely touching my nail. I'm gonna end up with some stuff that needs a little help. I'm gonna twist it. And now I'm gonna start walking away from me. Walking back to me until I get it as fine as I want it. That's one way to do the garlic. I can go finer if I want it finer. Another way is just to make my slices. Slice, 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 right? Then I'm gonna make my sticks, but just think of it out. Slices, slabs, sticks, and then my mince or my dice, right? So now I'm gonna come back and make sticks, kind of, that's the idea, as best as I can. Again, if I don't do a good job slicing it in the beginning, I'll never get it too fine. Twist my sticks so they're going perpendicular to my knife. And now I'm coming back this way. So it's almost a little thinner than Brunoise, right now? Either way, pretty close, right? I kind of like this one better. And now I'm gonna walk it back and forth till I get it as fine as I want it. Minced garlic, voila.